Good afternoon, sisters and brothers. This is God's Gift. Today is October 24th, 2017. I have something really cool I want to share with you guys. Last night I was in prayer with my sister Della, as I am quite often, and we were speaking in our spirit language, and I asked her if we could stop speaking so the Lord could show us something, so we did. And all of a sudden, I saw that I was standing on top of a mountain, and overlooking these mountains in front of me was all misty. I couldn't see what was in front of me. And to my left, I saw the sun rising, and I knew it was morning. And I told her, I said, I'm on these mountaintops, and I'm staring, and she says, what do you see? And I said, well, I see the sun to my left, and there's a mountain where it's coming behind. And then I was standing on the top of a mountain, and then to the right of me was many mountains. And she says, what else do you see? And I said, I can't see anything because there is a foggy mist in front of me. And I was praying to the Father, could you please, Father, remove what's in front of me? I don't understand, what I'm looking at. And the tops of these mountains and some of the sides had snow on them. And so she says, well, what else do you see? And I said, I don't see anything. I said, I just see these very jagged, very steep, very tall mountains. And so I said, hold on a second. And in my vision, I jump off the mountain and I start flying. And I'm looking to see what I can see around. And all it is just this fog in front of me. But to the right, like this mountain here, I saw at the bottom there was like a road. And I told her, I said, I'm getting a picture of a road, and I looked down, and below that was a winding river going alongside of this particular mountain. It's not this one. I'm just going to show you what I'm seeing. So I started to draw this out, and she says, that sounds like Nepal. And I said, what did you say? She says, that sounds like the mountains of Nepal. And I said, oh my goodness. She says, what? My daughter brought somebody to Christ, and this was about 4 weeks ago. He got baptized, and he had a dream of me. He was describing me before he even saw me. He was telling my daughter he had a dream of, he says, I had a dream of your mom. She had blonde hair. She was fair-skinned. She had like makeup, and she had glasses on. And my daughter says, that sounds like my mom. And he says, wow, that is really strange. So this was like his first Holy Spirit gift that he was given, to see this dream of me. And he said I was helping him in the dream. I can't remember what I was helping him with, but so anyway, he had this dream of me like 3 weeks ago, and now what happened last night was so amazing. So I'm drawing it out, and I'm telling my sister, I see this river to the left of me, and it's following this mountain, and on this mountain there's guardrails. So I drew it out, and I'll show you what I drew. Sorry, this isn't coming out very good, but right here to the left of me was the sun rising, okay? I knew it was morning. And there's the mountain to the left of me with the sun peeking out. And I'm standing on this mountain right here. Right here. And to the left of me was another mountain right at the very edge here. And beyond that, I saw another mountain. And there was the road. I drew the road. And then down here, the river was like following this mountain. But I couldn't see very far. I couldn't see this. And in front of me was a big mist. I just colored this in today. I sent John the original photo from Watchman for that great day, because he also got a revelation of what I'm about to tell you. So anyway, I'm looking right here in front of me, and I'm wanting to see beyond there, but I can't. So my daughter was talking to this person on the phone, and I said, Della, I said, I need to ask him if there's mountains around him. She says, ask him if he knows where Kathmandu is. So as I'm talking to her, as I'm talking to my daughter, I'm thinking about this road, and I said, ask him if there's a mountain with a road, a very sharp bend, and a river down below. And he's like, yes, there is. I actually have a photo of it. So this was about 11:30 last night. We're all talking about this. And I asked him, I said, my friend that I have on the phone, Della, she wants to know if you live near Kathmandu. And he says, yes, I do. He says, that's my town. So immediately I said, I feel like in the spirit I was on a mountain across from where you live. And I said, for some reason I couldn't see it, but I knew that there was something or someone or something I had to see on the other side. And he says, in my back window, he says, I face the mountains. And he says, I said, are you serious? He says, yes. He says, there's mountains right in front of me. So he went outside and he took a picture on his balcony of these mountains and see the mist that's by them. It was more like, sorry, that's so blurry. But that was what it was like. It was like all of this right here. It was like that all in front of me, so I couldn't see. So I felt in my spirit that I was right across from him. And I asked him, I said, how far ahead are you in time? And he says, 9 hours and 45 minutes. I said, is it morning there? And he says, yes. He says, I just woke up a little bit ago. I said, brother, I think that I was across those mountains just now with the Holy Spirit looking on you. I said, I feel like I was right across from where you're at. I said, I feel like the Lord was showing me that I was either protecting you or just watching over you, but I felt like I was on this mountain. I don't know why. But anyway, that's what I felt in my spirit. This is the picture he sent me. I was floored. He says, that is because I showed him, I sent him the photo or the drawing that I did, and this is what he sent back. I was so amazed. Do you see this, sisters and brothers? The road right next to the river. He said, this is not far from me. He says, I live across here, and this is the mountain that I was looking at. I can't remember. Maybe he said over here. I can't remember. But I was looking this way, and I couldn't see, just like this is. I couldn't see this because it was so foggy right here. All of this was all fog. And I saw the sun rising right here in my picture. But I just want to let you know, sisters and brothers, I took a trip to Nepal last night. I've never been there, never seen it. But I pray that you're blessed because Father is showing us so much stuff. Be blessed. This is God's gift. Love you all.